This meeting is called over. Jim Mullins, will you please do the prayer, please? Please stand, please.
Most kind and gracious Heavenly Father, thank you for the privilege to be here this evening. Thank you for these that have assembled to take care of the business of this your city. We trust that you will guide the decisions made here tonight. They be for your glory and the citizens' benefit. Thank you for taking care of us. Many blessings that you pour on us, none of which we deserve. And above all, the plan of grace and salvation. Be with those not with us for whatever reason. Be with the sick and the bereaved. We give you all the praise, the honor, and the glory. In Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the
flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated. Thank you, Jim. Donnie, would you call the roll, please?
Mr. Bollinger?
Here.
Mr. Brandon?
Here.
Mr. Hatmaker?
Here.
Mrs. Thompson? Here.
Item number 4, approval of the minutes of your May 2016 meeting. What's the pleasure of council?
Make a motion to approve.
Have a motion, Bob, to have a second.
Second.
Have a second, Joe, call the roll, please.
Mr. Bollinger?
Yes.
Mr. Brandon?
Yes.
Mr. Hatmaker?
Yes.
Mrs. Thompson? Yes.
Motion carries. Item number 5, reports from your boards, your committees, your department heads. What's your pleasure?
Make a motion we approve, Mayor.
Have a motion by Hansford, to have a second.
Second.
Second by Bob, call the roll.
Mr. Bollinger?
Yes.
Mr. Brandon?
Yes.
Mr. Hatmaker?
Yes.
Mrs. Thompson? Yes.
Motion carries. Item number 6, any comments from the citizens? The lady from Mr. Chuck Flashman's office. Is she here? Oh, go ahead, ma'am.
You want me to come up there?
If you want to.
It's fine. Sorry, I was expecting to get it in.
Well, that's okay.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Mayor, for letting me speak briefly.
You're welcome.
My name is Tammy Merritt. I am the field representative for Congressman Chuck Fleshman for Campbell County. I also work in Morgan, Scott, and Union. Congressman sends you his best. He is in D.C. this week. I just wanted to tell you if there's anything that our office can do for you, if you please do not hesitate to contact us. I do have some cards that I'll be, can pass out at the end of the meeting if any of you would like one. It has our office number and my email address on it. Thank you very much. Thank you all.
You're welcome, ma'am. Any more comments? No, there being none. Any announcements? Jimmy, you got anything? All right. Under administration, item number 1, the audit contract with Pugh and Company, CPAs. You have a copy of it in your packet. What's the pleasure, council?
Move to approve, Mayor.
Have a motion by Joe to have a second.
Second.
Second, Bob, call roll.
Mr. Bollinger?
Yes.
Mr. Brandon?
Yes.
Mr. Hatmaker?
Yes.
Mrs. Thompson? Yes.
Motion carries. Item number 2, the mayor's car. What's council's pleasure?
I move we just take it off the agenda, please.
Have a motion by Bob to have a second.
Second.
Call it up.
Mr. Bollinger?
Yes.
Mr. Brandon?
Yes.
Mr. Hatmaker?
Yes.
Mrs. Thompson? Yes.
Motion carries. Item number 3, approval of the 2016 Berea Publishing Zoning Ordinance. What's council's pleasure? Stan, you write that copy.
Yes.
Have a motion. Motion.
Second.
Second, Joey, call the roll, please.
Mr. Bollinger?
Yes.
Mr. Brandon?
Yes.
Mr. Hatmaker?
Yes.
Mrs. Thompson? Yes.
Motion carries. Item number 4, appointment of Audit Utility Board's member, Kent Yance comes off the board, and Jay Willoughby is requesting council to put him on the board. And I'd like to thank Mr. Yance for serving at our council's pleasure. He's done a great job.
He served for a good 10 years straight.
He
That's
did.
tough. Okay.
He did.
I'd like to make a nomination for Jay Willoughby to go on utility.
Have a
I'll
motion.
second.
Motion
Go
by
ahead.
Bob, second.
Motion.
Second by Answer. Okay, call the roll, please.
Don't make it different.
All right.
Mr. Bollinger?
I'd like to state that I have a conflict. I work for all utilities, but I vote yes.
Mr. Brandon?
Yes.
Mr. Hatmaker?
Yes.
Mrs. Thompson? Yes.
Motion carries. Congratulations, Jay. Item number 5, Effort requested $6,000 for the Little League ball game tickets. We talked about it. Is the lady here?
Yes.
Okay. You requested $6,000, but you'll take what we'll give you, right?
Yes.
That was, okay. I didn't know if that was $6 or $6,000. So, what's the council's pleasure on this? Terry, we done talked to her.
Okay, Terry, how much money have we got available for that?
We don't have any contributions. If you give any of that, even if that's gonna have discretionary funds or whatever amount would be out of fund balance.
Terry, we talked about for the budget, giving $3,000 to it.
You did.
How many?
$3,000.
Would 3,000 get you pretty close to where you need?
Yeah, well, the tickets are $10 a ticket, and there's 523 children on the Little League.
Well, probably all of them won't go, so,
Yeah,
yeah,
Do you have money from anywhere else?
no.
just, okay.
Mayor, I'll make a motion to approve the 3,000 as a one-time contribution this year on.
I have a motion.
I'll
Have a
second it.
Second by Ann Carter, please.
Mr. Bellinger?
Yes.
Mr. Fanning?
Yes.
Mr. Hatmaker?
Yes.
Mrs. Thompson? Yes.
Motion carries. Thank you, ma'am, for coming. Item number 6, add referendum to the ballot to sell wine in the grocery store. Jimmy, you want to comment on that?
Yes, ma'am.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, my understanding this we have to add a referendum to the ballot and let the citizens vote on it before we can actually add the wine in the grocery stores. And that will be any place that sells beer will be able to sell the wine and stuff too.
Is that Terry Ray put on the ballot?
Well, I know it has to go via referendum, but I don't know if we can do it. I think it has to be presented by an individual. That was my understanding of the impasse, is that we don't have the authority to do it. I can double check it, but Joy called me about it maybe 2 weeks ago, and it definitely has to go via referendum, and then my understanding that we could not put it on the ballot.
My question is, if we do not vote this, the wine still goes in the grocery store? No.
Not according to.
Yes.
It does.
My understanding is if we do nothing, the wine goes in the grocery stores and we don't collect.
We collect no revenue.
That was my understanding, now, too.
Is that yours, Reeves?
I'll double check it. I think that's right, but there's a lot of differential opinions about it. But I checked with Impasse about 2 weeks ago about how it proceeded, but it was their opinion that we couldn't put anything on the ballot.
I mean, it evidently is going to take an individual.
Yeah.
But still, my question is, the wine goes into the grocery stores irregardless of what we do, except the state takes all the money. Is that correct? I don't know.
I think that's correct.
Okay.
Well, why don't we go ahead and do it? If it's wrong, we'll back up and redo it.
How many days?
I
then
can
we'll
I'll
back
find
up.
out for you tomorrow, just to
Huh?
double check it again.
Yeah.
If you want to vote pending on.
Is this the August election or the November election?
When can we put it?
Yes.
We could probably get it on by the August. There's a time constraint there. We'll have to check with the commissioner, but we probably could get it on by the August.
We got a journey session on this budget,
Okay.
so we can do it.
I'll find out for you tomorrow.
But
Okay,
we really need to explain to the people it's on there because some of them, it's going to be in the grocery stores anyway.
Right.
So why not take our percentage if they don't pass it?
Right, we will go ahead and hold this off until we meet.
Yeah, let's hold
Let them
this
read.
off until
I'll
we
get you an
got.
answer by the next adjourned session.
Okay, do I have a motion to put this on hold until we
Just table it.
Okay, just table it. All right, on item number 7, I need a motion to suspend the rules. Number 7, Howard Daniel Smith, full-time as animal control codes officer, starting salary $40,402.34, effective date 6/11/2016.
Mayor, I'll make a motion to suspend the rules and they hire Daniel Smith, as you say.
I have a motion by Joey, have a second.
Now, do we need to hire, or can we do an in-house transfer?
It's the same.
Same
it's the
thing,
same
same.
thing.
Well, we're not gonna advertise.
No, you're not gonna do it in-house now.
No. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Have a second that motion, Joe.
Have a motion by Joe and a second by Ansel. Call the roll, please.
Mr. Bollinger?
Yes.
Mr. Fanning?
Yes.
Mr. Hatmaker?
Yes?
Mrs. Thompson?
Yes.
Motion carries. Item number 8, I need a motion to suspend the rules on Horace Dan Faust, full-time as city clerk, human resources, starting salary $40,402.34, effective date the 6/11/2016. But before I get a motion, I explained to Stan in the meeting earlier that, you know, when you take these jobs, and we fear your job, you know, if something happens and you can't do this job, you may be out of a job. So I want Stan and Daniel both to understand this, you know.
I'll make a motion that we hire Stan Faust full-time as the city clerk, human resource.
Have a motion.
Salary $40,402.34.
I have a motion by Mr. Hatmaker to have a second.
I'll second.
Have a second by Ann. Call the roll.
Mr. Bollinger?
Yes.
Mr. Fanning?
Yes.
Mr. Hatmaker?
Yes?
Mrs. Thompson?
Yes.
Motion carries. Congratulations, Daniel.
With all the respect, you have to vote for no suspension the rules, then you have
That's
to
two
vote.
different, it is two different things.
Right.
Let's break it down. It's suspended, if you vote to suspend it, then go ahead and do the regular motion. Sorry.
No, you didn't.
I thought it answered both, didn't
No,
I?
you didn't.
Okay.
We combined it into one.
We'll go back to number 7.
Okay.
I make a motion to suspend the rules.
Okay. Have a second. Second by Bob. Call the roll.
Mr. Bollinger?
Yes.
Mr. Fanning?
Yes.
Mr. Hatmaker?
Yes?
Mrs. Thompson?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Now I'll make a motion that we
Suspend the rules. Stan.
hire
Daniel.
Danny
Okay.
Smith.
I have a motion by Joe to have a second.
Second.
Second by Ansel. Call the roll.
Mr. Bollinger?
Yes.
Mr. Fanning?
Yes.
Mr. Hatmaker?
Yes.
Mrs. Thompson?
Yes.
Motion carries.
I'll make a motion that we suspend the rules on the next item.
All right, have a second.
Second.
Second by Bob. Call the roll.
Mr. Bollinger?
Yes.
Mr. Fanning?
Yes.
Mr. Hatmaker?
Yes.
Mrs. Thompson?
Yes.
Motion carries. Now, hiring Stan Faust as a full-time city clerk, human resources, starting salary $40,402.34. What's council's pleasure?
Suspend the rules on it too?
We do.
Okay. I make a motion on Stan Faust, the full-time city clerk, human resource, starting salary $40,402.34.
Have a motion by Hansel, have a second.
I'll second it.
Second by Ann. Call the roll.
Mr. Bollinger?
Yes.
Mr. Fanning?
Yes.
Mr. Hatmaker?
Yes?
Mrs. Thompson?
Yes.
Motion carries. Now, congratulations, guys. Okay. All right. Number 9, appoint 911 board members. All right. What's
The two coming off Ann were what, who?
Mary Stillings and David Reynolds.
Mary Reynolds. Ms. Stevens said she would still serve. I talked and through JL.
I thought David was going to stay in.
David just called me and told me he did not want to stay on it. He said he wanted to resign, okay? He's out. But Mark Wells called me last night and said he's interested if we want him on, okay? And Joey was on it, so I'm gonna make a motion, we reappoint Nick Stillings, put Mark Wells, and put Stan in place of Joey.
Now, my wife, she
Stan's gonna have his hand full of where he's at.
Bob, my wife, she may be interested in it. She's retired from the bank, so she may be interested.
Who?
Jeannie, my wife.
Yeah. That's okay.
Mark.
Is that okay with you, Ann, since you're the chairman of the board?
That's fine with me. I don't have a
Huh?
problem. I don't have a problem with it.
Okay, so we're voting on Mark and Vinnie, right?
And Mary.
And
Them three?
And Mary.
And that leaves you how many short?
There's none.
One still short?
No, we're good. We're good.
Okay.
We're good. Okay. Do I have a motion to appoint Mary Stevens, Vinnie Stanfield, and Mark Wells? So moved. I have a motion for Joe, have a second.
I'll second.
Call the roll, please.
Mr. Bollinger?
Yes.
Mr. Fanning?
Yes.
Mr. Hatmaker?
Yes?
Mrs. Thompson?
Yes.
Motion carries.
While we're doing this, did you do a resolution to increase from 79?
It's on.
Okay.
Okay. Number 10, appointing planning commission members. right. Who's come off the bank?
Nobody, you were gonna.
Oh, okay. All right. The members that's on the planning commission meeting, you've got me, Joe Hansford, Sherry Shoops, and Eddie Wheeler. Effective tonight, I'm reporting. I'll,
You
back
can't
on.
have more than one council member on there.
Where does it say that?
Where does it say you can't have more than one council member on the 911 board?
What did you check on, Jenny?
I spoke with Reed on it.
It's not right to have the majority of the planning commission the same as the majority of the council.
Yeah, I don't understand this. I mean, this thing has worked out good all these years, and why we won't start changing and bending the rules now?
You're not bending the rules, you're obeying them.
Well, it's worked
This
good,
is what the rules
and you don't
are.
understand, it's worked out good all these years, why you won't change it?
Today, we had a pretty good day. Let's get Mr. Attorney here's opinion, and whatever he says,
On which one, the planning commission?
Planning commission.
yeah.
Okay. Vaguely familiar with it. Under our regs, I think under state law, mayor or his appointee can serve, and council votes on one other member, and the mayor appoints the other three members. The statute is silent as to who those three members can be. I've looked at it before, there's no case law that says that it can't be a council member. There's nothing out there that says it couldn't be. I did find an impasse opinion saying the same thing, it's silent as to who could be those three members.
But when Ann was asking for another councilman on the 911, I mean,
That's different, it's a different statute, it's different.
But you said, I want to make sure you have what I understood, you can have no more than a majority of the councilmen.
That was
So
my
you-
opinion,
your
because that was the same thing, there's no case law on it, it doesn't say, you're having to try to interpret what the General Assembly meant back in 1996 when they did the statute. When I looked at it, I know when I looked at the 911, it's silent as well. So, I can't tell you that if the court would strike it down either way, but I know that it doesn't say you can, it does say you can't.
Have we been doing where the council votes for one member and the mayor votes, appoints the other three among himself?
And planning commission?
Yes, I mean,
No.
yeah.
The last one, the appointed was Sherry Shute. Ann asked me if I'd put Sherry on it, I had no problem with Sherry going on it.
Well, that's
That's
different
just-
because the statute specifically says he can appoint three of them, of the five.
And the council has to appoint one.
All, council appoints one council member, and then 911, all of them. So a little bit different statutes.
Reed, how would it look if someone came before planning commission to request to build something and the planning commission denied it, and then council denied it, when basically the planning commission and the council is the same? How would that look in the court of law if they decided to sue over it?
Well, I mean, it's a small town, of course, I don't think it's all that unusual. I'd say there's probably many cities who have multiple members on a planning commission. You can go all the way up to 10 members, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, by statute. And that's a good point. I'm just saying, if you look at the statute itself, it does not specifically say that you're capped at X number of council members on there. It doesn't say it. It says the three members, the only qualification says the three members appointed by the mayor shall be residents or taxpayers of the city.
So the mayor, he appoints three, and the council appoints one more council. Is
The
that what-
mayor and the council as a whole will appoint a council member, and the mayor appoints three. And I mean,
How long have you been here, Joe? A long time, 12 years?
On,
12 years.
on planning commission,
No, on the council. 8, 12 years? How long you, 8 to 16 years, 20 years?
I've got 20 years.
I never remember voting ever on the.
Never, not even Cliff
Never
was
won.
there.
I never remember ever voting on a,
I think I was actually voted on.
You probably didn't attend the meeting that time.
Oh, I missed that.
That's right.
For 17 years, I've.
Yeah, 17 years, you missed that one meeting,
That one.
and that,
I was originally, the first time voted on under Mrs. Wilkerson when she was mayor.
Not before you,
And
that
Mr.
predated your.
And Mr. Jennings didn't have
That's right. And then
Mr. Jennings.
Mr. Jennings, reappointed me.
Well, all I'm saying is, I don't remember ever voting on one, that's all I'm saying.
I've got a question. Why is this coming up now?
Well, I'm just questioning it because of the zoning ordinance is given to me, and in reading over it, it says that the members shall be 5 members, 1 councilman, 1 mayor, and then 3 others. And then also it states that the planning commission is not to be paid, and yet they're paid, and we're not following the rules. We need to follow the rules.
The council in previous years voted for whatever pay that there is.
I mean, I'm not objecting to the pay, I'm just objecting because you're not following the rules.
Well, it depends on who the rules you're looking at. I don't understand, you know, you've been here almost 2 years on the council now, and you're just now raising this question.
It's taken me a while to read everything.
but now, that's no problem, Joe, we can correct that, we can correct it now. I'll make a motion that we appoint Joe as the chairman of the planning commission meeting. And if we got 3 votes, you're good for at least 3 years. It says reappointment. So I'm gonna make a motion that we reappoint him, and it's okay. Everything's okay, no fuss, no fight, no nothing.
I'm good.
I need a second.
Have a second.
You can vote and second yourself.
You have a conflict, since you have a conflict, Joe.
Well, I do have a conflict because I'm, you know,
You're the chairman, so the mayor would have to second.
I'll second it. I'll second the motion, I'll second the motion.
What exactly are we doing?
Council is voting for another council member to be on the,
Or vote for another council
I think
member.
Stan told me that this was voted on at one time for the council member.
At one time, when Hansford was put on here, Hansford was.
But this has to be
voted on by
done
council.
each and every year, no?
No, the councilman's term, the mayor and councilman's term shall run concurrently with their terms.
So
of
we don't
office.
need to do
You
this
don't have to do
until
it because.
the mayor, the month after the mayor's election. That's exactly.
that's right.
Right, he runs the term.
So strike the adder. Strike.
But answer Ann's question, I can't tell you that what would happen in the court of law. I can just say that it's not specifically addressed. It's ambiguous. And it doesn't specifically limit it to another council. I get what she's saying, but it does, the statute doesn't say that.
I know the planning commission, not the planning commission, but its members and their codes and stuff has been in the court of law, and they've been upheld each and every time.
I just suggested Jim that after the election, when he makes the appointment to the planning commission, he makes it public to us and to the public. And then we nominate one of our own, okay?
Try to beat the meeting, Bob.
I'll try to.
Try to beat the meeting.
I don't think I missed some first meetings.
You're doing good, you're doing good.
Okay, let's move on, okay. Under recreation, purchase of a John Deere tractor at $10,700. Johnny sold a Kubota tractor at the auction for about $8,000, and he come up with, what, $2,700?
We've got it worked out.
Yeah, I went and looked at the tractor, it's a good tractor. I need
Make
a
a
motion.
motion to purchase a John Deere tractor at $10,700.
I have a motion, I have a motion, Bob, second, Hans, call the roll, please.
Mr. Bollinger?
Yes.
Mr. Fanning?
Yes.
Mr. Hatmaker?
Yes?
Mrs. Thompson?
Yes.
Motion carries. Under police department, item,
Mayor, let me make one thing, and for that price, we'll have to take probably sealed bids, that would get him to go ahead and start the process.
Okay.
Because it's over 10,000.
okay. Okay, under police department, item number 1, hiring Benjamin Blake Gibbons full-time as a level 1 police officer, starting salary $27,540, effective date 6/11/2016.
Move to approve.
I have a motion, Jody, have a second.
Second.
Call the roll, please. Where's Lake at? Oh, okay, are you?
Mr. Bollinger?
Yes.
Mr. Fanning?
Yes.
Mr. Hatmaker?
Yes?
Mrs. Mrs. Thompson?
Yes.
Motion carries. Lake, congratulations and make us proud.
Thanks, sir.
Okay. Dinner's on the lake tomorrow. Okay. Item number 2, hiring Christopher Longmore as full-time as level 1 police officer, starting salary $27,540, effective date 6/11/2016. What's the pleasure of council?
Mayor, I make a motion that we appoint Christopher Longmire as it reads.
I have a motion by Hansford, have a second.
Second.
Have a second, call the roll.
Mr. Bollinger?
Yes.
Mr. Fannin?
Yes.
Mr. Hatmaker?
Yes.
Mrs. Thompson?
Yes.
Motion carries. Chris, we'll be at your house Saturday. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Hamburgers, okay? Hey, welcome guys to board.
Thank
Okay, under resolutions, ordinance 2016-02, approving the rezoning of Brandenburg property in Rural Woods from C2 to R1 first reading. And we need a public hearing on this, right, Terry?
You'll need a public hearing prior to this final reading.
Fine, okay.
Move we approve, Mayor.
I have a motion by Joan, have a second.
Second.
Call the roll.
Mr. Bollinger?
Yes.
Mr. Fannin?
Yes.
Mr. Hatmaker?
Yes.
Mrs. Thompson?
Yes.
Motion carries. Item number 2, ordinance 2016-03, approval of 2016-2017 budget. This is the first reading and a public hearing before July 1st. What's the
Mayor,
pleasure?
I make a motion we approve 2016-03.
I have a motion by Hansford, have a second.
I'll second.
Second by Hancock. Call the roll.
Mr. Bollinger?
Yes.
Mr. Fannin?
Yes.
Mr. Hatmaker?
Yes, sir.
Mrs. Thompson?
Yes.
Okay. Item number 3, resolutions 2016-011, resolutions for the Industrial Development Board. Jimmy, you want to elaborate on a little bit?
Mayor, I'll turn that over to Reed. He had to do a specific resolution for the Industrial Development Board. It's the board that we form to help recruit industry in their city.
You hit the nail on the head. It's basically, you guys have already voted to create one, but when I was looking at the statute, we had to do a resolution to send with the articles of incorporation. So this is basically authorizes us to create it, and we'll send it on the state and have you form it by your next meeting.
Okay. Have a motion?
Make a motion, Mayor, on resolution 2016.
Have a second.
Second.
Second by Bob, call the roll.
Mr. Bollinger?
Yes.
Mr. Fannin?
Yes.
Mr. Hatmaker?
Yes.
Mrs. Thompson?
Yes.
Motion carries. Item number 4, resolutions 2016-012, resolution to give city administrator the ability to donate a fire truck to the Campbell County government, Campbell County Rural Forest Service. Jimmy, you want to?
Yeah, Mayor, they were discussing opening an additional fire hall, and we have some trucks we've surplus, and they're still in good shape. They're older, but they're in good shape, so.
We're going to keep one of them, right?
Yes.
85. Okay. You have your recommendations from Jimmy? Have a motion?
Everything work out?
It will.
Okay. I make a motion to approve.
Have a motion, Bob, have a second.
I'll second.
Can we put a little stipulation in that thing tonight to where that they've got a certain amount of time that they have to hold that time?
Well, usually we do.
You
Usually-
know, we give one, huh?
You did one that.
Go on, individually, yeah, yeah.
You did that, you made them 2 years, maybe up to 2
Yeah.
years, 1 or 2 years. I
Yeah.
can't remember, but you did that before.
I'll amend it if you'll, whoever seconded it.
And,
And you'll back your second out.
okay,
Okay.
go ahead, Bob.
Then I make a motion to approve pending, 2 years?
I think that's what you did for
Not
original.
yet. Yeah, motion by Bob, have a second.
I'll second.
Second by Hansford. Call the roll, they have to keep it 2 years. Go ahead. Call the roll, Don.
Mr. Bollinger?
Yes.
Mr. Fannin?
Yes.
Mr. Hatmaker?
Yes.
Mrs. Thompson?
Yes.
Okay. Item number 5, resolutions 2016-13. Resolutions to increase the 911 board from 7 to 9. And, you know, we've done good all these years with 7. I don't know why we need 9. The more people you get on these boards, the more problems you have. And this is my opinion, but
Well, I'm still gonna make a motion to, if we choose, we don't have to do this, but let's, if we choose, we can increase it to 9 and request, so she's the chairman. I'm gonna make a motion to increase the 911 board from 7 to 9, only on the vote from the council. I mean, to approve.
okay.
I'll second.
Got a motion from Bob,
Let me,
Right now, it's gonna stay at 7.
it's staying the same right now.
But if Ann needs some more help, she asked him.
Do you understand what he's saying, Hansford?
let me ask you a question that throws me just a little bit. Okay, we just got to appoint 2 members. right? Three. We've got problems with 7. Here we all want to increase it for 9,
Now,
and we still what?
We had 2 to go off and enjoy
Yeah.
getting that one.
Yeah, okay? Now, if I'm wrong, you're still gonna be 1 short after the 2, we just got 2 points, right?
No,
Does that put you up to,
puts it up to 7.
okay?
Yeah, we reappointed.
We reappointed Mary Stitt.
Oh, that's right, we reappointed.
What's
Okay.
Bob's?
I just think we're having problems with 7, what would we go with 9?
Well, what Bob's motion was,
Yeah.
it stays at 7, but if Ann, since she's chairman, if she feels she needs 2 more,
We can do it without.
Yeah.
we can do it without
Yeah, all we
that.
have to do is appoint.
I'll take the Bob's motion.
Okay, Ann second. So, Bob made the motion, Ann second, call the roll, please.
Mr. Bollinger?
Yes.
Mr. Fanning?
Yes.
Mr. Hatmaker?
Yes?
Mrs. Thompson?
Yes.
Motion carries. Item number 6, resolution 2016-14, resolution to donate the Campbell County High School football program. Okay, Jimmy, you want to elaborate on a little bit?
I believe that was the $300 came out of your all's discretionary funds, and Terry's done a resolution. I think MTS says it has to be a resolution that says this is just like with the other one you did, this is a one-time donation.
Okay, okay.
Well, I'll make a resolution to pass 2016-14.
I have a motion, I'll have a second.
Second.
Second for Joe, call the
Put a
roll.
amount on it?
$300.
How much?
$300.
Yeah.
Call the roll.
I'll second that motion.
Call the roll, Tom.
Mr. Bollinger?
Yes.
Mr. Fanning?
Yes.
Mr. Hatmaker?
Yes.
Mrs. Thompson?
Yes.
Motion carries. Let me make a comment. We talked about this in the workshop a couple times ago, but, you know, the Campbell County High School took care of our big bicycles downtown, and if you look at them, they're full and they're beautiful. I think we ought to try to take some money out of our discretionary account and give it to Mr. Morton and Mr. Reynolds down at the high school, because they kept those bicycles all winter and kept some of those plants alive. And they did a great job, and we really appreciate what they done.
I suggest that it's the end of the year, we put in how much is in our boxes, how much money we got left.
Okay, you need to find out how much you got.
Yeah, and put it in each one of our boxes, and then we'll turn it into you how much you get. Is that okay?
It's fine with me. All right. Anything else come for council? No, it being done, this means
You
adjourned.
need to adjourn in session.
I'm sorry. Yeah, we need to adjourn this session on the public hearing.
We're not going to go to
Anytime's good with me.
Yeah, you need to adjourn in session at last of the month, as close to the month as possible.
Yeah.
You'll have the final reading on the budget and then a resolution for any overages and a resolution for the internal control document that we're working on that the state requires passed by June 30th.
Yeah.
What is the last, what day is on June 30th or 29th or
30th, 30th.
That would be fine if you do that.
why don't we,
Or Tuesday.
Does that give you time to get it all done? You do it on the last day of the month?
Well, what about our trip?
What about the last Monday of the month, right before the workshop?
you got, can we not do it, let's do the workshop, I like that. Let's do it on Monday, can you?
Yeah, it won't be long, yeah, it won't take long.
That's 27.
I'll make a motion to adjourn the session till Monday, what day?
27.
Yeah, that's good.
27th at
5 o'clock,
5:30.
5:30.
Any announcement to things your attorney said would be the budget issue and as well liquor, the wine,
Yes,
those two
the
issues.
budget and the wine and groceries.
Okay,
And you'll have to have a public hearing prior to the meeting for the budget.
okay.
Yeah.
That's my motion.
I have a motion. That motion, Bob, second, Joe.
Meetings, do we have to be here before then?
It probably about
Do we need to be at
We
5?
can start it at 6, just before the meeting.
Okay. Okay.
The meetings, the adjourned meeting will start at 5.
5:30, public hearing,
The public hearing is
6.
No, we have to do it the opposite.
Yeah.
You can actually adjourn in session, have your public meeting at 5:30, and if there's no public comments, you can go right into your
Okay.
meeting.
Okay,
I make a motion to do it at 5:30
go on,
and
okay.
go on with the budget.
I have a motion.
Second Bob's motion.
Bob made a motion, answer second, call the roll.
Mr. Bollinger?
Yes.
Mr. Fanning?
Yes.
Mr. Hatmaker?
Yes.
Mrs. Thompson?
Motion carries. Being no further business, means adjourned.
Call order, Mayor Board, call roll, please.
Bellinger.
Here.
Mr. Cannon. Mr. Hatmaker.
Yes.
Mrs. Thompson.
Here.
Here, Samuel.
Mr. Stanford.
Here. You just call me back.
There's been no business up against today, and that motion to adjourn.
Motion made, Joe.